Good morning, friends. It's Miss Tracy here, and I am here to share with you some more stories from the Bible that are about animals. I'm continuing my series on animals in the Bible, and this afternoon I'm telling you a story about some pigs. I got some super cute little piggies here, and this one's super cute. And then here's one. I love this one. This is like a little rubber duck, but it's a pig duck. Anyway, I just love him. I think he's so cute. Do you make pig noises? Can you make a pig noise? I go, that's how I make a pig noise. I'm sure you can too. So I have all of these cute little piggies, and this is a story that comes from the Bible, so that means it's true. It really happened, and it comes from the book of Luke. So in the Bible, it's Luke 15, and this is a story from the Bible that Jesus told. So find Jesus here. There he is. So Jesus told this story to some people so that they could understand. This is called a parable. So this is what he did. He told these stories so that people could understand things. Well, this story is about a boy. Okay, so here he is. Hello. And his dad. So here's his dad. Well, one day, this boy, he's working with his dad, and he loved his dad, but he started thinking that, I don't know if my dad really loves me. Says, the son thought that, maybe if I don't have my dad around, then spoiling all my fun, then, I can do whatever I want. My dad spoils my fun. Do you ever think that about your parents that, they don't care about me? They're just spoiling my fun. I just want to go and do what I want to do. Well, that's what this boy was thinking. Well, the dad, he had lots of money and he had lots of things and he had lots of people that worked for him. But the son, he was really kind of spoiled, and he was like, you know what? I just want to do what I want to do. So he went to the dad and he said, Dad, give me my share of your money that you're planning on giving me, someday later. Give me my share now so I can take it and I can do what I want with it. Well, the dad went ahead and gave him his share. And then the boy decided, woohoo, I'm going to have fun. So he took off and he went far away from the dad because it says here, he thought that he would be better off without him. He thought that he would be better without his dad. And he thought, you know what, just give me my money and I'm going to do what I want. So the dad, he didn't force the boy to stay. He was sad, but he didn't force him to stay. He said, okay, guess you can go. And I'm sure he was super sad. So the son, he just took off on this far journey. So he went really far away. So he goes far away. Here he is. And he's partying it up. So he's got lots of friends. He's like, woohoo! Let's have a party. He has all these friends while he's spending his money. While he has all these friends around him because he has money. So he's like buying them all, soda and candy and playing video games. And he's like, woohoo! Well, back in the Bible, they didn't have that stuff, but that's what we would have done today. So he was just partying it up, having fun. And pretty soon, all his money was gone. Now he didn't have anything else. And then he felt sad and he thought, wow, now what do I do? All of his friends left because they thought, you know what? Hey, I'm not sticking around with you because you can't give me anything anymore. So bye-bye. And all of his friends left. So he's just all by himself and he has no money. Well, he doesn't want to go back home because he just feels ashamed. So he decides, I've got to find a job. So The only job he could find is working with the pigs. So he's over here and he works with the pigs. So he's working with the pigs, and you know what? He gets to be where he's like really hungry. I'm hungry. And he really wants something to eat, and he has no money. And he's thinking, wow, the pigs eat better than I do. They have food, and I don't. So he tries some of the pig food. He'd eat some of it. Oh my goodness. He ate some pig food. Oh, the pigs, I don't know if you've ever seen pigs, but pigs they like to live like in the mud and in the dirt. And I used to have a friend when I grew up, and she had a pig farm. It does not smell good. It smells bad. I can't imagine eating that food. Well, he was hungry, and so he was like, you know what? Oink, 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 I'm going to eat some of their food. And so he did. He ate some of their food. Oof, how nasty. How nasty. The pigs were probably like, hey, why are you eating my food? Leave that alone. But no, he went ahead and he ate it. And he started thinking, wow, you know what? With my dad has a bunch of people that work for him. Maybe I should just leave these pigs, bye-bye pigs, and go back home. And when I go home, I'll just tell Dad that I'm really, really sorry, and I'll ask him that maybe I could just work for him. Because his dad had a bunch of people working for him, and he thought, there's no way Dad's going to just let me come back and like stay in my comfortable bedroom with my video games and my comfy pillow and have food to eat. So he thought, you know what, I'll go and I'll work for my dad, and my dad will pay me, and then I'll be able to afford food. And so he's got a whole thing planned what he's gonna say. He's like, oh, I'm gonna tell him I'm so sorry, and I'm gonna apologize. And he starts coming back home. Well, the dad has been waiting every day. Every day. The dad, he like climbs up on that hill, and he's standing there looking far off, and he's waiting and waiting for his son to come back because he loves him so much. Just like your parents, your grandparents, the adults in your home, they love you so much. Well, this dad, he loved his son so much, and he was wanting him to come back. And so every day, he would go out and stand there and wait and look for his son. Well, he goes out and he's standing there waiting, and from afar, far away, he sees something, and he's like, oh, it's my son, it's my son. And instead of getting angry and saying, well, I'm just going to tell him, and I'm going to yell at him and say, well, look what happened to you. No. He loved him so much that he took off running, and he ran all the way to him. And the son was like, oh no, he's gonna yell at me. But he didn't. He ran to him and he hugged him and he kissed him, and he was so excited to see him because he loved him so much. And he was so excited that he was back home. Well, he was so excited that he was back home. He was like, the boy, he forgot all about even, his whole speech. I don't have a speech anymore, he thought. My dad loves me, and he really loves me, and he's excited that I'm home. And he said, no, you're not going to work for me. You're my son, and you're going to be my son and continue to live that way as my son. And so he had a party. So look at all these people. So he gathered up all of these people that worked for him, and he said, hey, you know what? Get together, and we're going to have a big party because my son, who was lost, he came home. And he was so excited about that. Well, Jesus told this story, and he told this story so that we could know that the Father is like God, our Father. And even if we go far away from Him and we think that we can go far away and we think, oh, well, He's not going to hear me or He's not going to see me or He doesn't care about me. Jesus told the story so that we would know that God is our Father. He is our Father in heaven and He cares about us and He loves us so much and He is happy when we come home, when we come back to Him. Well, how you can come back to Him is you just have to love Him and care about Him. So read your Bible and you pray. When you pray, then you're talking to God. And when you read your Bible, it's God talking to you. You're learning and hearing those things. Well, you may not be able to read yet, but the adults in your home can read to you. Or you can watch some cool videos, some videos maybe that I do, where you can hear me read these stories to you. And that's like God speaking to you. Just remember that He wants you and He loves you. Just like that father loved his son so much and was so excited when he came home. And it was no more pig slop for him. Well, I hope you enjoyed this story and check back on Sunday. I'll have another story for you. And next week we'll continue our series on animals in the Bible. Bye-bye.